Look at these cute babies looking outside at the snow. I don't know if you can see or not. Not really. Well, it's white and there's snow out there. So cute. I just put Annika over there figuring she'd want to be over there after she finished eating. So they both had breakfast. Annika had a bottle, and I can kind of see out there. And I tried something new this morning. I've been talking to myself about it. But for a while I've had the idea of like part of our homeschooling, when we do homeschooling, which we don't really have any like super structured homeschooling right now. They're like they're both like, Gwen's only 2, she's not even 2.5 yet. So it's not super structured yet, but eventually, like down the road, I've had the idea that down the road when we do homeschooling and stuff, I want there to be some kind of like devotion. Sorry, I thought I heard something. Or Bible studying or something. Maybe it's just the floor that I'm hearing. But this past weekend when we did our retreat and stuff, oh my gosh, this cat. I didn't kick him, by the way, I just pushed him down with my foot. I'm getting way thrown off. I felt the kind of the leading or whatever, what's the word? Anyway, the leading, we'll say that. The leading to start doing a kind of devotion with my girls. So what I'm doing right now is, Gwen has a couple, they're still children's Bibles type of thing, like toddler children's type Bibles for like you to read with the kids. But they don't have as many pictures and they're a little bit longer. And one of them is called 5-Minute Bible Stories. And really, if you're just reading, I think it's referring to each like spread of pages, so like 2 pages. With these girls, it's not going to be 5 minutes. It's not even going to be that long. Not that they couldn't sit for that long, like I'm sure Gwen could, but it's just like 2 or 3 sentences, and then it has a couple spots where you could like, a couple things that like that could lead to questions, like one of the things like said, have you seen the moon in the sky, or something. Like it has a couple, like a question or 2 that you can ask the kids and kind of talk about, but these girls are going to answer questions right now. They're not really talking yet to ask questions or answer questions or do any kind of like conversation. It's mainly just them hearing the story. So I read a few of those spreads, and I'll probably kind of decide every morning like how far I want to go reading, and eventually I'll just like restart it once I get to the end. But right now what we're doing is we're reading a little bit, reading couple pages, and then praying. So like right now that has them working on like sitting and listening, which Annika isn't doing yet. Gwen sat the whole time I was reading because she loves to like listen to stories and stuff. That's something we'll work on with Annika. I'm not stressing about it with Annika yet. Just getting in the habit of reading it. But right now my goals are for the girls to sit and listen to the story and kind of pay attention, maybe look at the pages, because the pages are in this book are still colorful and stuff, and there's a lot of pictures, or like there's some big pictures for them to look at and stuff. And then for them to sit and listen to the story, look at the pictures, maybe kind of be watching and listening. And then for them, like after I read, we pray. And this cat is driving me crazy. I hate when he rubs on my black pants. Stop. And after we read, we'll pray. And I'm doing the praying, obviously. But for them to learn to fold their hands, either do their hands like this. I can't do the other hand, but like put their hands like this. Or to like interlace their fingers. It doesn't really matter. But for them to like pray, like fold their hands, bow their heads, and pray. Close their eyes. That's what we're kind of working toward right now, but mainly I'm reading the story and then we're praying, and probably something related to the story. Like today we read about God creating the earth, and God created the earth and Adam and Eve, and then like the next thing is Cain and Abel. So I stopped after Adam and Eve, but And then we prayed. So right now they're hanging out. They both had breakfast. We had our Bible time. I'm going to clean up some stuff. I'm going to empty out the dishwasher, clean up some stuff for breakfast, clean this bottle, and then in about a half an hour we got to get ready, or we got to be heading out. It's like 9:25. We got to head out to drop Annika off at the Owings house and take Gwen to OT. So that's what's going on. Hey, so the babies are down for a nap. They're not asleep, but they're down for a nap. And I gotta take care of this stuff. Also, Zena pooped in her cage, so I'll have to deal with that too. And look at the floor around her cage. It is a mess. So that's gonna need vacuumed up probably, but I'm gonna take her out at some point. She pooped in her cage. I'm gonna take her out at some point, and then I'll deal with her cage. But first, I need to put this in the dishwasher. I need to clean out the sink because that looks gross. And I need to wipe off the stove. It just has little pieces of stuff everywhere and some like salt there. Wipe off the counters. And yeah. So that's what I'm getting ready to do. I need to put the clothes away today because today's Monday and I did their laundry yesterday, the girls' laundry. But since they're down for a nap, their laundry's in their room, I can't do that yet. So I'm going to put on some music and get this kitchen done. Okay, so I'm going to try to talk loud enough for you to hear me over me putting water in Zena's bucket, but I got, well, there's the piece of carpet there because I just cleaned the floor too, but I got the sinks cleaned out. The stove has been wiped off. It looks all nice and clean. The counters have been wiped off and cleared off a little bit, at least over here. Unless I go a little bit further. I cleaned her carpet. It's all wet now, so if it looks dark, that's why. I got this all vacuumed around here. There was some, I think, like pee on the floor. It was dry and stuff. It wasn't vacuuming up whatever it was. There's another. Whatever it wasn't vacuuming up. Turn that off. So I took a rag to that and wiped it up. But I vacuumed. I did the carpet cleaner, the shampooer to the carpet. I moved this and vacuumed, although it was kind of being weird. Oh, I need to empty this out. But this, like, it was turning off for no reason. Like, it was plugged in. I tried a couple different plugs, a couple different, like, outlets. And I tried, like, clicking it to turn it on and off and moving it around. And eventually it turned back on, but I don't know what was going on. I'll have to ask Brett if he knows anything about that. But, yeah. So the kitchen is clean. I wiped this off too. You can still see if there's, I don't know if you can see or not, but I can still tell there's like spots and stuff on it. It probably needs cleaned by like a actual, like, what do you call it, like stainless steel cleaner. But I wiped this off, and I wiped the refrigerator off. I wiped off the stove and the counters. I cleaned the sinks, and it just filled up in, not Annika, nope. Not my children. I cleaned up Zena's area and filled up her water. I might let her be out there for a little bit because it's not as cold today. But the kitchen is clean. Next time I vlog will probably be when the girls are up, but they're down for a nap. I hope. What are you doing? You and Sissy playing. I see Annika coming back here, or coming up here. Oh, she's might be going back in the kitchen. Where's Sissy? Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. What is she doing? Annika, where'd you go? Oh, you're screaming. Where's that baby? There she is. Well, you're in where my foot is. There you go. Hi. Oh my goodness. Are you gonna stand up? Oh, let me do that. Okay. Hi. Yeah. Hi. Hi. Hey, Smiley. What are you doing? Oh my goodness. Oh. What are you doing? Did you find some stuff that I needed to have Daddy look at? It might be trash, but we'll let him look at it. You checking it out? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna eat this, Mom. Annika's always gotta do work when his.
Yeah.
Hi, Annie. Look how tall Gwen is compared to Annika. She's so big. Gwen, you're so big. What are you doing? Annika found the easiest and probably most important thing that could get ripped up. It's really not super important. I don't think any of those are, but if it is important, that's probably the easiest to destroy. So let's not do that. Is that yummy plastic?
Hi.
Hi. Yay! Hi, Gwen. Gwen, can you say hi? You're just chewing on plastic. Mum, 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 mum.